Now, now you see this exercise number 4.4, this question number 1. Find the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equations. If the real root exist, then find them. So I have to find out the solution for this part is that. So first of all, I have to find out the discriminants are there. So what the discriminant is there for first question? Delta. Delta is equal to, b square minus 4ac. Here in this question, compare with the standard equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. You find out that a equal to 2, b is minus 3, and c equal to what? 5. Okay. Now put the value here. Discriminant minus 3 square minus 4. The value of a is 2. The value of c is here 5. Minus 3 square minus square means plus. So it is a plus sign 9. 3 into 3, 9. Minus 4 to 5. 5 to 10, 4, 40. Minus 40. You see delta is comes out what? Minus 39. Since this discriminant is negative, delta is what? Discriminant. Since discriminant delta is negative, so no real root exists. No real root exists. We have no real roots, so there is no solution for this question. Again, you see this second part of this question. This part, 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 equal to 0. What is the discriminant? If you compare with the standard equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Compare these values. A equal to what? 3. B equal to what? Minus 4 root 3. And c equal to what? 4. So now you compare this one, you just find out the discriminant delta. Discriminant delta. That will be b square minus 4ac. We put the value b. B is minus 4 root 3. Minus 4 root 3 whole square. Minus 4. A is here 3. C is here 4. Okay. Taking the square, minus square means plus sign. 4 square means 16. And root 3 square means 3. Minus this one. 4 3 ja 12. 12 4 ja 48. So it comes out 48 minus 48 equal to 0. Since delta is comes out 0, delta is comes out 0. So we have two real roots, but both are equal. Two real roots, but both are equal. Both are equal. We have two equal roots we are getting here. The value will be, you can say, minus b upon 2a. The value of these two roots are there. Now, we want to do the third part of this question. So for this third part, you see this one, 2x square minus 6x plus 3 equal to 0. Again, compare with the standard equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. What you are getting? A equal to 2, comma, b equal to, you can say, minus x, and c equal to what? You are getting the 3. If I say, now we want to find out the discriminant. Delta. Delta equal to what? B square minus 4ac. Put the value of b square, b is here, minus x square, minus 4, a is here 2, c is here 3. And we take the square, 36 minus 24. It comes out 12. All right. Delta is here positive. You see this is the discriminant delta. Delta is comes out here positive, is greater than 0. Since delta is a positive, it means this quadratic equation has two distinct real roots. Two distinct real roots. Now, see this question number, let's question number 2. Find the values of k for each of the following quadratic equation so that they have two equal roots. All right. They have a two equal roots means what? I see the value of k. I have to find out the value of k for this quadratic equations. So that they have two equal roots means the value of delta must be greater than, have two equal roots, not greater than, it should be delta equal to 0. They have two equal roots only in these conditions that delta equal to 0. So compare this one equation with the standard equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. You are getting a equal to 2, b equal to k, and c equal to 3. Now, we see delta equal to 0 means I want to say that delta equal to what? B square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. B square means what here? K square minus 4, a is here 2, c is here 3 equal to 0. Implies that what? K square minus 4 2 the 8, 8 3 the 24 equal to 0. K square equal to 24. Now taking the square root both the side, you are getting the k equal to square root of 24 with the plus minus sign, and square root of 24 will give the values of to you. You see 4 6 are 24. It will comes out 2 root 6. See how it will comes out, because I will write down here plus minus 4 into 6, and 4 can be, see, the square root of 4 is 2, and root 6 will remain as root 6. So k comes out plus minus 2 root 6. Now, for the same questions, the second part is there. I will solve the second part. So first of all, you see this one, this equation is not written in the standard forms. First, you see this bracket is there, and open this bracket. So what you are getting? Kx is multiplied with x, kx square minus 2 is multiplied with kx, 2kx plus 6 equal to 0. Compare with the standard equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A will comes out k, b will comes out minus 2k, and c is here 6. Now, discriminant delta. Delta must be equal to 0. It means b square minus 4ac must be equal to 0. B square here, put the value here, minus 2k whole square minus 4 into a is k, and c is here 6 equal to 0. If you take in the square, we are getting the 4k square minus 24k equal to 0. Now, take the k common, 4k common, better, 4k common, we are getting k minus 6. 24 can be written as 4 into 6 minus 6. So, the value of two things are there, either the k equal to 0, this implies to us what? Either k equal to 0 or k equal to 6. K cannot be equal to 0. The value k cannot be, this solution is not right, since k cannot be equal to 0. If k is 0, this is not a quadratic equation. Here, to be this quadratic equation, k cannot be equal to 0. K cannot be equal to 0 because so that this first solution k cannot be equal to 0. So the solution is, otherwise this is not a quadratic equation. To maintain this quadratic equation, we have to make sure that k is not equal to 0. K cannot be equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. The value of a equal to k. The value of k cannot be 0. Otherwise, it is not a quadratic equation. If this is not a quadratic equation, then there is no two real roots are there. So we say k cannot be equal to 0. So this cannot be a solution. So we have the solution is k equal to 6. How can I solve the quadratic equations are there? To solve this quadratic equations, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. For the solution of this one, we will use the quadratic formula. This is a quadratic equation, and the solution of x, we can use the two methods. Either we can use the factor of this one, factorization, or second one, we can use the quadratic formula. Third one, we can also make it here that squaring the function is that. But we see that here, factorization and quadratic formula. So what is a quadratic formula? Quadratic formula x equal to, we see that the value of x equal to what? Minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is a quadratic formula. We will use this quadratic formula to find out the solution of the question. Now, I'm interested to find out the roots of this equation is that 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. So let's say by the using the quadratic formula, by using quadratic formula, quadratic formula. Okay. say that here. In this equation, if we compare with the standard equations, say you know ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then the coordinate formula says x equal to what? Minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Put the value here. Compare this one equation and this equation. You are getting a equal to what? 2, b equal to minus 7, and c equal to 3. Put the value here. B equal to minus 7 minus minus 7. Okay. Plus minus under root b square minus 7 whole square minus 4. What is the value of a? 2 into 2. C is here 3 upon 2a. 2 into 2. Okay. Now you see that here what the value comes out. Minus minus plus 7. Then you see multiplied with minus sign plus 7 plus minus under root 7 is minus 7 square, minus square is plus 7, 7, 49, minus 4, 2 ja 8, 8, 3 ja 24, divided by 4. All right. So, you again simplify this one, implies that what? X equal to plus 7 plus minus under root. You see 49 minus 24, it will comes out 25 divided by 4. It will comes out plus 7 plus minus, you see 5 divided by 4. So what the solution is comes out, you see the one solution when we are taking the positive sign, x will comes out 7 plus 5 by 4, 12 by 4 means 3. Second, when we are taking the negative sign, 7 minus 5 by 4, we are getting 2 by 4, we are getting the solutions 1 by 2. So we are getting the two solutions are that one is 3 and one is half for this question is that by this using this quadratic formula. I can also solve this question by the factor methods. Let's see how can we solve. I'm solving these questions by method of factorization method. The same questions that I done with the help of quadratic equation factorization method. Okay, see this question. 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. So this one you say that factorization we have. I want to do the factor. 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. See, the coefficient of x square is here 2. The coefficient of the constant number is only 3. So 2 and 3s are here only. You have only these two terms are there. So it will say that here it will say the product. The product of 3 into 2 will comes out what? 6. 6 is there and we see the 1 can be done. 2x square minus 6x minus 1. Okay. 2 into 3, 6. And we say 1 is there also. 1. So I can take the factor. 6x minus x, 7x plus 3 equal to 0. Taking the x, 2x common in this first two terms, you see. This, we take the 2x common. We are getting here only x minus 6. Here also we are taking the not 6, this 3. X minus 3. We take the here these two terms also, minus 1 common. We are getting also x minus 3. Now we have a two terms are there. One product is x minus 3 in both common. Taking the x minus 3 common, we have left out with 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So now the solution will comes out, we say x minus 3 equal to 0. Either this is a two product terms either the first product term is 0 or the second product term equal to 0. Implies that either x equal to 3 or 2x equal to 1. Implies that what? X equal to half. So we have a two solution. One is x equal to 3 and second is x equal to half. Also, just you have seen also this method, these questions are there. These two methods are very popular. Either can you use the factor method, factorization, or you can use the quadratic equations are there. Both the way you will get the answer, and both the methods are very popular, and you can use any methods as you like. Now we want to do the another questions. Question number 2. So I can solve these questions by both the methods are there, so that you can understand better. Question number 2. 2x square plus x minus 4 equal to 0. Okay. First, I will do solve this question by the factorization method. Factorization method. So I would like to do the factorization factor of this one. So you see this coefficient are what here? 2 and 4. 2 is coefficient, 4. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. All right. Is it possible the factor here? 2x square plus x minus 4. 4, 2. 4 and 2 is here. The factor is not possible at all. So look out here, this factorizations, we are getting the coefficient 2, 4, 2, 2, 4, 4 minus 2 cannot be equal to 2. Odd number will not be getting. So factorization is not possible here. We are not getting any factor of this question is that. So check out here whether solution exists or not. Let's say b square minus 4ac. What says? B square minus 4ac. You see b square is here 1, 1 square minus 4. A is here 2. And c is here minus 4. So we have a solutions, no doubt. 1, 8 to 10. 4, 4 just 16, 16 odd to 2, 32 plus 32. This comes out 33. So b square minus 4ac is a positive number. So it has a two real roots, no doubt. We have a two real roots. Delta is here equal to 33. So we can say we have a two roots are there. All right. So now we will find out the roots by using the quadratic equations are there. Let's see. X, because factors we are not be able to do the factor. So I will find out the equation by the method. X equal to what? By the quadratic formula. First write in the quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. Quadratic formula says x equal to what? Minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Put the value here. B equal to what here? 1. So minus 1 plus minus. B is 1, 1 square minus 4 into A. A equal to here 2. And C. C equal to minus 4. You see minus 4. Divided by 2A. 2 into A is 2. So now minus 1 plus minus under root 1 plus 32 divided by 4. So you simplify this one, you are getting minus 1 plus minus root 33 divided by 4. So we have a two solutions. The H has a solutions. The solutions are, we have a two distinct solutions, two distinct real solution, real roots, you can say roots. So either you say the value of X equal to what? Minus 1 plus root 33 by 4, and second is minus 1 minus root 33 by 4. See, the solutions that are coming, so values are there, it's not possible to factor, because we can do the factor only for numbers are there, that's real rational numbers are there. So you see this one cannot be factorized, cannot be solved with the help of factorizations, but it can be easily solved by the quadratic formula. If factorization fail, then we have to apply the quadratic formula to get the solution. Otherwise, first we try to do the factorization, and then if it failed, then we do the quadratic, apply the quadratic formula. So now this question number part 4. 2x square plus x plus 4 equal to 0. First, we will want to solve the question by the factorization method. For factor is possible. You see 2 is here, okay, 4 is here, 4 can be written as 2 into 2. 2 into 2, 4, 4, 2. We are not getting the factorizations. So this factorization is not possible here. Let's say when factorization is not possible, but first check out here whether the solution exists or not. So we say that discriminant will comes out what? B square minus 4ac. Here is what? B is here 1, 1 square minus 4 into 2 into 4. This will comes out 1 minus 32 minus 31. Delta is negative. Since delta is negative, so no solution exists. No solution, no real solution exists. Real solution exists. So no real solution exists. So we see that here, how many solutions are there in the quadratic equations? The solution may be 0, no solutions, or at most we have 2 solutions are there. So the number of roots in a quadratic equation is at most 2. Number of roots are at most 2 for quadratic equation. So what I say that here, what is the meaning of roots are there? That if suppose alpha is the roots of the quadratic equation, then what is meaning of the roots? I say, suppose alpha is the root of the quadratic equation. We say ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then meaning is that if x is replaced by alpha, that is also satisfied. Means a alpha square plus b alpha plus c equal to 0. If alpha is the root of alpha is the root. So in this quadratic equations, you see this one, this is the roots are there. So usually we take the roots as a alpha and beta are the roots. So you have learned what is the quadratic formulas are there and what is the quadratic equations are there. Now we will compare the two things are there. You have know the zeros and roots. So finally, I would like to just compare these two things are there. Sometimes you know this one is a quadratic expression. Quadratic expression. what we say, ax square plus bx plus c. This is a quadratic expression. And in the expression, we don't have the equality sign. And same thing, we have a quadratic equation. In quadratic equation, we say ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. So sometimes we have we see that quadratic expression, ax square plus bx plus c, because there is no equality sign, and in equation we have a equality sign is there. Certain things, and I say that in the expressions we have a zeros. You have a zeros. You are finding the zeros are there. Zero, and here we are getting the root. See, the zero and roots are same. We say that here the roots and zeros are the roots of the quadratic expression is the equation is the zeros of the quadratic expression. Zeros of quadratic expression, quadratic expression is equal to the roots of the quadratic equation of quadratic equation. So not be confused with the zeros and the roots are there. Both are saying the same thing. The zeros of quadratic expression or is nothing is the roots of the quadratic equations are there. So suppose the roots are given to you and you have to write down the quadratic equations are there. So zeros of quadratic expressions are basically the roots of the quadratic equation. Let's say we usually expressed the letter alpha and beta are denoted by are denoted are expressed are the roots. So they are the roots are there. Alpha and beta are the roots. They may be real. They are the real numbers because in your syllabus only we are talking the real number of roots are there. So alpha and beta are the real numbers. The roots and zeros are the real numbers we are talking here. And you know very well in the expressions are that alpha plus beta equal to what? The roots equal to, you know, this one, that minus b upon a. That sum of both the roots equal to what? Minus b upon a. And we know that here the products of both the roots will be, you know, c upon a. So we know this these things are that sum of both the roots will be equal to what? Minus b upon a. And the product of both the roots are, we know that here this is a c upon a. But the methods we will follow by the factorization is the most important methods that we will follow. Now I will do some questions more. Now we will do this question number 3. Part 1. Find the roots of the following equation. X minus 1 upon x equal to 3 when x does not equal to 0. Right. So what should we do first? I will do this thing, these equations are there. First we multiply this whole equation by x. First multiply Why? Because the denominator, you see, there is only x terms is there. By multiply the equation by x. Okay, what we are getting? X into x minus 1, x into 1 upon x equal to x into 3. So what we are getting? Simplify this one. X square minus x cancel out minus 1 equal to 3x. Taking these terms in the left hand side, x square minus 3x minus 1 equal to 0. Now, as I told you, the first method we will always use the factors. Is a factor possible, then we do the factor. If a factor is not possible, then we will use the quadratic equations. See here the factor is not possible here. This is minus 1 only. We use the quadratic formula. Okay. So I use the quadratic formula here. X equal to BC minus B plus minus under root B square minus 4AC upon 2A. If you put the value, minus B is equal to what here? Minus 3. So minus 3 plus minus under root minus 3 square minus 4 into A. A is here 1. You see the A is 1. And C is here minus 1. Divided by 2A, 2 into 1. Simplify this one. Minus into minus becomes plus sign 3 plus minus under root. Minus 3 ka square means 9 minus minus plus a plus 4. This we say plus 4 divided by 2. If you simplify this part further, all right. So x comes out, x equal to what comes out? 3 plus minus root 13 upon 2. So the roots will be comes out what? We have a two roots. The roots are what we see 3 plus root 13 by 2 plus sign, and second is 3 minus root 13 by 2. So these are the two roots for this question. Now, so for this one, this question is given to you, second part. Again, we have to find out the roots. Say x plus 4, x minus 7 equal to this one 1130 is given to you. So what I should do here in this question? The first thing is that you see in the denominator we have a x plus 4. In the denominator we have a x minus 7. Take the LCM of these two one. We are getting the LCM of these two number will comes out same value x plus 4 multiplied by x minus 7. So multiply the whole equation by this factor. Multiply, or we say 30 is also here in denominator also. Take it here 30 times 30. So multiply by 30 times x plus 4 x minus 7. So first factor is multiplied by this number. You see x plus 4 cancel out. What we are getting? 30 times x minus 7 minus this number is there. So x minus 7 cancel out. What we are getting? 30 x plus 4 equal to what you are getting here? 30 cancel out. We are getting, okay, 11 is also there. X plus 4 x minus 7 multiplied by 11. So open the brackets. Okay, it will comes out 30x minus 30 into 7, 210 minus 30x, we have again minus 120. Open this bracket. We are getting these brackets are there. Okay. X into x square. X into minus 7. It becomes out minus 7 into x. 4 into x. We have plus 4x. 4 into minus 7. Minus 28 into 11. So what we are getting? You see this 30x and this 30x cancel out. And we have minus 210 minus 120. If we added these two numbers, 330 equal to, see. Now inside the bracket, what we have, x square minus 7x plus 4x becomes what? These two terms, minus 3x minus 28 divided by into 11. So divide the whole equation by 11. So we are getting here minus 3 0 minus 30 equal to x square minus 3x minus 28. Now, say taking all the terms in the right hand side, what we are getting, x square minus 3x minus 28 plus 30 equal to 0. Simplify this one, x square minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. Now we do the factorization methods. What I see, I would like to solve the questions by the factorization. So for this factorization, we say 1 is there, 2 is there, minus x minus 2x, it comes out x square minus 2x minus x plus 2 equal to 0. Taking the x common, you are getting x minus 2 minus, you can say minus 1 common, x minus 2 equal to 0. So x minus 2 common, we are taking this x minus 1 equal to 0. So the roots will comes out what? X equal to either 2 or x equal to minus 1 plus 1. So you can see the roots of this question solution roots are 1 comma 2. So we are saying that here these are the two solution for this one, 1 and 2.